move.
Folgers aroma roasted coffee made from mountain-grown beans, richly roasted and finely ground for great waking up.
Did you still want to?
Oh, what that aroma can do, bright a day for me and you.
Did you still want to go?
Best
Yeah.
part of waking up
goodness.
is Folgers in your cup.
A bunch of skaters made it. Holy cow, look at this.
Hold on. Let me guess, it's a dead crow.
Yeah. I almost stepped on it.
Gross. I'm kidding.
There's a way, there's a way down there to go down there.
Looks like its head is off.
Over here.
Oh, there.
Right here. Here's its head.
Is there a place to put your phone, or do you have to leave everything? Oh!
Whoa.
Welcome back to a new video. We're out here today. Wow! What I tell you, for the culture!
Where we're at the DIY skate park in Tacoma. It's called the Pit. It's in the hilltop area of Tacoma. If you don't know where that's at, it's on the very tippy top of Tacoma. That's why it's called Hilltop. We're just out here cruising, seeing different skate parks around the city. So that's what we're doing. One thing I don't like about this place is my shoes are dirty.
But you can clean them, right?
Yeah, but it's making my shoes dirty. I just washed them the other day.
This cool attraction of satisfaction. I ain't worth it, but I'm perfect. She was late, but I don't care. Cause I wanted her to stay. Don't make me get specific. I get her wetter than Pacific. This time around it's gonna be different. About to get lovey-dovey and laid to the money. Listen to her feelings with the breakfast in the morning. Get back to that sexual healing after we're done eating. That's that real talk, real talk. That's that real talk, real talk, real talk. That's that real talk, real talk, real talk. Remember when we used to skip lunch, go back to your house, get a quickie in, drive back to auto shop, lock the doors, take a nap. Don't know how we passed that class. What the fuck, smoking weed in golf course management, relaxing in the back, not caring what's happening. That's that real talk.
Kind of embarrassing.
What?
I did a bunny hop when I'm 12 years old.
Same age when I learned how to ollie. I started I've always had a skateboard around, but I actually started doing tricks. We were in the 6th grade, 7th grade.
7.
Yeah, see, I started doing tricks in like the 6th and 7th grade. I just always had a skateboard around, skating back and forth, and
Oh. Well, I did an ollie when I was like 10.
yeah, that's because your dad skateboards. Pros and cons. Pros. Skateboarders built it. It's sick. It's a little too tight for my tasting because I grew up in the streets. I skateboard in the streets. I basically a long time ago when I was a kid, skateboarding with my homies that lived down the street from me, Robert and Steven, we used to build shit like this and just put it out in the middle of the street. And I don't know, there's more room in the streets. That's just my opinion and my opinion. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you people out here. Last time in January, like about this, it was nice out and it was January. I came down here and there was like dudes down here, and you can tell when somebody's on heroin. Like, there was heroin addicts. Like, you can tell whether there's a heroin addict. And like, I don't care about the drinking or whatever because you guys wrote the rules. I didn't, and you guys can break them or whatever. But like, and then it says it says keep it clean. Well, this place is the dirtiest thing ever. Bro, just like after you're done working and stuff or building stuff, like I'm not gonna do it because I didn't help build this. I used to go to Foss Skate Park and bring my leaf blower and blow the ground off before I skated and clean it up, because that's where I used to skateboard all the time, so I took care of it. So my suggestion is, like, if you're gonna work here and do some stuff on it, bring a leaf blower and blow the ground off, because there's like broken glass everywhere, like little shards of glass. Where is it at? Unless I just kicked it out of the way because I got stuck on something and it was a shard of glass. That's not cool, you know. I don't want my kid coming through and falling down on a needle, falling down on a shard of glass or whatever. That's just my opinion. You can take it how you want it. And now we're gonna move on to the next spot.
Real talk, real talk.
Oh, it's okay.
Real talk.
We have here under our
We're here at the 11th Street DIY. It's underneath the 11th Street Bridge. It's here in Tacoma. I've seen pictures of this place and being here in person, I guess it's okay. You know, I'm gonna keep this is like how I really feel. I'm not gonna like it's cool, but the ground is really rough. Like here, I'm gonna keep it like to my fullest opinion and what I think about it. Yeah, it's really tight, it's cool, but you gotta realize this is not my style of skateboarding whatsoever, because my knees can't handle it. There's too much transition. My son on the bike is loving it and ripping it, and we're gonna film some footage of him. But I wouldn't skate here anyway, even if I could skate it, because the ground is so rough and it's really not that well put together, the ground. My trucks are way too tight for this place because I don't skate that tight. I don't skate transition. I don't do all that stuff. I skateboard the streets, but they do have this street area out here that I'm gonna do some tricks on. The ground out here is kind of rough, but this is considered, I guess, like a street spot. Whoever put these in, it's pretty sick in my opinion. They look pretty fun. I haven't skated them yet, but they look a little bit wide. They'd be good. I don't even know, to lock in. It's almost like a big blue ledge. Other than a big blue rail, it's like a big blue ledge. So I don't know about the locking in with the grinds. Maybe Braden can lock in with his pegs, but we can see what happens. This place is okay, but it sucks for filming live. Like me on a skateboard trying to follow him, it's garbage. That's how I feel about it. And that's how I'm not gonna force myself to try to have fun here, because this place is not for me. I don't like it. I'd rather, like I was telling him, if he asked me where I wanted to go skate, when he woke me up and he asked me where I wanted to go skate, if he would ask me, like, do you want to go to the 11th Street DIY or do you want to go to the pit? I'd rather go to the pit, even though that one's kind of dirty and grimy. At least you can get a good line, and it's like there's ramps, but it's more like street involved. It's like some people, this is my opinion and my opinion only, some people think everybody should skate the same thing, like everybody around here should skate the same way. I've never skated like, I'm not a Lemmings. Not all Lemmings. And what a Lemmings is, if you ever play the game on Macintosh, is when one lemming follows the other lemming, and if that lemming jumps off the bridge, the other lemming that's following that lemming that's jumping off the bridge will jump off the bridge. I'm not that lemming that's gonna follow somebody to jump off the bridge. I've always been outside the box. I'm sorry, this is my opinion and my opinion only. The ground here is garbage. You should come through with this quickcrete or something, or get some money together and get a concrete truck to come through and lay some smooth concrete down here, because even with my big cruiser board, I'm hitting these cracks. You cannot film a good line, and I've been filming for about 20 years, maybe even more than 20 years. More than 20 years. I've been having a camera in my hand since 1997. Maybe 97, 98. Yeah, like I was in middle school. I was using the dad cam when you had to put the VCR tapes in the camera. So I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about filming stuff. To film that guy that came through with the S2000 and talked to me about my car. Put me in a better mood. I just don't like this place. That's just me. And me only. I don't like it. It's grimy. I'd rather go skate Foss. That's just me. Don't like it. The ground's too rough. My trucks, I skate way too tight of a trucks because that's just the way I am. I grew up skateboarding the streets. When I first started skateboarding, I wasn't introduced to a skate park until like, I don't know when, but I remember skateboarding. And when I first started skateboarding, it was outside my house and we used to build the ramps. Actually, I first started skateboarding in my grandpa's garage and stuff like that. I'm not trying to hate, just stating my opinion, and this is the way I feel. I just don't like it. It's good for somebody that skates loose trucks, humongous 58 wheels, and skates transition. I'm not a transition skateboarder. Or if you ride bikes, you probably could come here and get some good stuff with a bike. Sneezy.